Okay. So I just have to walk over here. Jenna and Jane's here. Can you guys hear me? Because my mic's not working. Okay. Unless the volume is just down. Volume. Hello, hello.
Can
Hello,
you hear
hello.
me, Marcy?
Hello, 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 hello. There we go. We're coming. It's coming. Hello, hello. You guys can hear me over that now? Well, why do you use the mic then? Why do I have to even? Oh, all right. I still have my socks on. I know. Feels kind of good. Good morning, everyone. My name is Marcy. Thanks for coming on this lovely day, this lovely morning that's going on out there. At least it's turning a little bit white. See what happens. We're going to do some yoga today. Does anyone have anything they would like to work on specifically? Anyone having any challenges? Or I would like to invite you that if we're in a pose and you're not understanding something I say or you're not feeling it in your body and you say, hey, Marcy, something doesn't feel right here, I'd be happy to just say it out loud. I mean, it can be a conversation, all right? And also, I'm not assisting or giving out eye towels right now, just so you know. So let's start a child's pose. Yeah, get comfortable. Bring your big toes together, your knees nice and wide. This is a perfect place to get present, right? Removing the distraction of sight. Spread your fingers wide and press down. I want you to actually feel your physical body, like your arms firm up, your fingers touching the mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it out. Come up into tabletop. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Pull the pit of your belly up into your spine. With an inhale, open your heart. With an exhale, round in your cat pose. Tuck your chin and your pubic bone towards each other. And then go back and forth with your breath. You're going to inhale to open. There's a little pause, expand. Exhale, breathe out, pause, contract. Follow that. So follow your breath. Make your breath and the movement work together here. Yep, Ujjayi breath. You can start to bring that into your practice. So you're breathing in and out through your nose, and your breath has an audible quality to it. You can hear it. 2 more rounds. Tabletop when you're finished with your round. And then hold that. Pull the pit of your belly in, reach your right arm forward, your left leg back, keeping your left hip bone and left pinky toe towards the floor. So internally rotate that a little more. Yep, your whole thigh actually. Yeah, there it is. Take a deep breath in. Bring your elbow to your knee as you breathe out. Round your spine, pause, squeeze, inhale, open up. So activating your core. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. It's nice and slow. There's no rush. Elbow to your knee. Pause here. Stay, stay, stay. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Open up on your inhale. And switch sides. Right? So you're going to feel a little wobbly sometimes. Hug in a little more. Left hand, right leg, thumb up. I like to do it that way. Okay. Get rid of the arch in your low back by pulling your navel, the pit of your belly up into your spine. Take a deep breath in together, elongate. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Hold it. Inhale, open. Get a little more stretch on that pause. Exhale, round. So we're getting into it right away. Breath and movement. Inhale, open. Bring it together, hold it. You're going to stay here for a full inhale and exhale. Open up and hands on the ground. Child's pose, your hips to the left, your arms to the right. So it's like a side bend in child's pose. And what I try and do is really stretch out the left side of my body. Walk your left fingertips as far away from your left hip or knee as possible. And then breathe into that space on the left side. Feel your ribs move. And try the other side. You guys know I love that one. I love that one. Walk your fingertips away. Get that stretch in your right side body. You might feel it all the way from your shoulders, armpit, down into your waist, depending on how tight you are. Center. Take a full deep breath in together. Hold it. Downward facing dog. Hands nice and wide, wider than your shoulders. And then feet hip width are a tiny bit wider than that. Walk your heels out. So you'll push one heel down and then the other. So alternate knee bend. Some people say that. Yeah, there you go. Nice and slow. See if you can do it with your breath. Like inhale something, exhale something else. And then land in your down dog. Take a quick peek at your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Press down through each knuckle, especially the thumb side and index side. Push your chest back to your thighs. Push your thighs back to the back of the room. And then soften the backs of your knees a little bit. So bend your knees just a tiny, tiny bit. Yep. Now tilt your tailbone to the ceiling. Yes, but keep those, that's it. Take a deep breath in together. Empty out. Walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. We'll skip ragdoll and go right into forward fold. Look at your feet, feet straight ahead. Drop your head and look at the back of your mat. Grab your opposite arms or opposite elbows. Hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, maybe crisscross behind your calves. Like what would feel good to you right now? And then think about the action of your breath, being really intentional, where you hear your breath come out in and hear your breath come out, even here. Drop your hands. Bring your feet together as close as is possible for you with your feet at 12 o'clock, meaning straight ahead. Pull the pit of your belly in, round up. Use your hands on your thighs if you need to for back protection. Come all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Look up. Add a side bend to your right. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Inhale, come up. Side bend to your left. Push your feet down. Inhale, come up, look up. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your gaze at one spot that's not moving. It's a soft gaze, steady gaze. Set your intention for your practice. How do you want to show up today? I am, fill in the blank. I am connected. I am breath. I am power. I am joy. I'm love. I'm compassion. Find something that resonates, like it really resonates within you. And we'll send it out there with one Om. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, reach up, look up, bend your knees slowly, forward fold. All your air is out. Inhale, half lift, look over the horizon, fold down. Press down through your feet. Inhale, rise up, look up. Inhale, reach, side bend to your right as you exhale. Inhale, come to center, look up. Exhale, other side, stretch and lengthen. Inhale, come up, forward fold. Adding on, halfway lift, high push up. Plant your hands and step back and hold. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Squeeze your leg muscles to the bone. Pull the pit of your belly in. So you're in this plank. It's strong. It's powerful. Take a deep breath in here. Drop your knees or not. Lower halfway or all the way down. Cobra or up dog. Nice. And downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Empty out. Right? Engage. Inhale, fill up. Let it all go. One more breath in. Push your chest back more, Suzanne. Yes, there it is. Empty out. Move to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold down. Press your feet down. Inhale, reach up, look up. fold. Halfway lift. High to low push-up. Remember all those details. Get your body into it. Inhale, half up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awakening, right? Breathe in. Opening our bodies, opening our hearts, connecting, getting grounded here. Empty out completely. Blow all the air out. Move to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold down. One more. Rise up. Touch the ceiling. Look up. Even your fingertips on fire. Fold. Halfway lift. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Strong downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Oh, I see that. There's a crack. Yeah. One more breath in. Let it all go. Squeeze your abs as hard as you can. Look forward. Move to the front of your mat. Half lift. Fold down, chair pose, and hold. Right? So we want to build some heat from the inside out. So press down through your feet and then excuse me, relax your toes. Right? So there's this energetic space of the balance of fierceness or strength, ease, and compassion. Take a deep breath in here. Sink a little lower on the exhale. One more breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low push-up. Maybe you jump to that push-up. Up dog. Down dog. Right side warrior one. Big giant step. Reach up. Look up. Low push-up. So there's a flow and an ease and a strength all at once. Downward facing dog. Left side warrior one. Rise up. Look up. Low push-up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's the energy. You guys are working already. Breathe in and out. One more breath in. Expand your whole body. Feel it. Let it all go. Squeeze your abs. Move forward. Halfway lift. Fold down, chair pose. Let's hold it again one more time, just because I love it so much. Yeah, you're smiling at least. I said, what's your first name? Jordan. Welcome, Marcy. Thanks for coming to class today. Spread your fingers wide. Just a conversation. Take a deep breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low push-up. Up dog. Down dog. Right side warrior one. Big giant step. Press down to the outside edge of your left foot, Suzanne. Remember? Low push-up. Yeah, let's get into those feet. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left side warrior one. Powerful. Strong. Inhale. Touch the ceiling. Low push-up. The work, the ease, all of it together. Take a full deep breath in. Empty out. Move to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Fold down. Chair pose, one breath, but sit deeper than you've sat so far. Fold. Halfway lift. Low push-up. Up dog. Down dog. Right side warrior one. Big giant step. Reach up. Low push-up. Nice. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left side. Left side. Can you feel your fingertips? And low push-up. Right? Every part of your body. Breathe here. One breath in. Empty out. Lift your right leg to the ceiling. Bend your knee and open up your hip. So you want to turn your belly button to the right side of the room, whatever that means to you. And then ankle circles. Flip your dog if you so choose, or stay where you are. Or if you're not comfortable flipping your dog, you can bring your left knee on the ground and flip your dog from there. It's a bit more of a wild thing. Press down, reach. Now let's add some upper back muscle contraction. Bend your arm like a cactus arm or goalpost. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel that. And then push your shoulder blades into the back of your heart. Big breath in. Open, reach up to the ceiling. Side plank. Right hand down, left hand up. Take any modification or intensification, but see if you can keep your left hip on top of your right. So a lot of times your belly button is tilting towards the ceiling. Keep it straight ahead. Towards the wall. One more breath in. Low push-up. up dog, downward facing dog. Take a big cleansing breath. Inhale, fill up. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Left leg up. Bend your knee and open up your hip. Yep, bring your heels close to your butt as you can. Your knee is pointing to the ceiling as you can. Flip your dog. Get your feet grounded and parallel to each other, just like you'd be in wheel pose or bridge pose. Press down through your feet, lift your hips up, bend your arm into your side body. Upper body muscles, your rhomboids, your traps, push them into the back of your heart, lift your chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out, reach up, side plank. Yeah. So pull the pit of your belly in and then add a little pelvic tilt where your pubic bone comes towards your belly button, creating more space in your low back. Strength and stability at the same time. Lift your hips up away from the floor. Take a deep breath in. High push up and hold. High push up and hold. Forearm plank. Bring your forearms to the ground. Yep. At any time, you can bring your knees to the floor. Tap your right knee to the floor. Bring it back up. Left knee and breathe. Alternate back and forth. Keep your belly pulled in. Try not to move your hips when you do it. Like hug your ribs in more. There, Jordan. That's it. That's it, Jordan. Good work. Keep going. Let's find some fire. You guys feel some fire this morning? Woohoo! One more each leg, whatever that means to you. And come on down. Good work. We good on our video, Jenna, there? You good at home? Woohoo! Jane? All right. Take a deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the ceiling. Step your foot between your hands and stay in a low lunge. So your fingertips on either side of your foot. All right, so crescent lunge feet. So your feet are wide. With an inhale, pull your heart forward. With an exhale, straighten your front leg. Take your nose toward your knee. I love this one so much. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, come forward. Keep breathing through your nose. One more, and we'll hold it when you go back this time. Take it back and hold. Press down through both feet. Take your nose towards your knee. Breathe here. Both feet face the front of your mat, and you press your back heel towards the floor. Press the ball mound of your right big toe into the floor. Feel that action. And then take a quick peek at your feet. Make sure they're wide enough. Come back into a lunge. Crescent lunge. Hands can go to your thigh and then reach up. Sink low. Add the pelvic tilt. And then press your hamstring to the back of the room. Wow, that was awesome. I saw that. You feel that little shift? Take a deep breath in. Look up. Hands to your heart. Lean forward and twist. Press down through both feet. Hug your inner thighs in. Elbow into your thigh, belly pulled in. Open your arms. Find some space. Reach to the floor with your left hand. Reach to the ceiling with your right hand. And then focus on your breath. Into your ribs. Finding that expansion. Creating that expansion. We'll take one more breath in together. Stay for the whole exhale. Ring it out. Crescent lunge to warrior two. So find that space that you can stay with an even, steady breath. Sink low, knee stacked right over your ankle. Gaze forward. Reach for the front of the room. Forearm to your thigh or to the inside for extended side angle. Yep. Bend your right knee a little more, Jordan. Yeah, there you go. Think about your left inner thigh, getting it closer to the floor. That's what you're going for. Take your top arm behind your back. Roll your chest open. Breathe here. Feel your breath go into your upper chest. One more breath in. Empty out. Warrior two as you inhale. Set your gaze. Be intentional. Low push-up. Cartwheel down. Yes. Up dog. Down dog. Big cleansing breath. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Lift your left leg to the ceiling. Step it between your hands for your low lunge. Get your feet nice and wide. Pull your heart forward. I want you to feel the length of your spine in the front of your body. And then exhale, straighten your leg, nose towards your knee. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, come forward. Keep going. One more time, even and steady. Take it back to hold it. Back heel comes down. And then remember that front foot. Push down through the ball mound of your left big toe. Imagine my hand was on that part of your foot on the top, and I'm pushing it down. Get that connection. Inhale, come forward. Get grounded in your feet. Press down, navel to your spine. Rise up. You know, that's your foundation. Your feet and your core. Reach up. So get strong in your foundation. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. Hug your ribs in and then start to look up. Right? The sense of freedom, expansion here, heart opening. Bring your hands to your heart. Lean forward and twist. Press down through your elbow to get a little taller. Get your heart a little bit further away from your thigh. Open your arms. Find that expansion here. Right? Yoga is about creating space in our hearts, our minds, and our bodies, and all those secure, tight pockets of resistance. One more breath in. Stay for the exhale. Crescent lunge to warrior two. Warrior two. Right? Ah. Okay, let's bring our attention to our breath while we hold this. As you inhale, fill up your lungs. As you exhale, press down through your feet. Extended side angle. There's a tendency to round like a rainbow. Get some length on your left side. Squeeze your back leg, your right leg, and push down through the outside edge of your right foot. Feel that grounding. Take your hand behind your back if you choose. You can give yourself a self-adjustment by pushing your tailbone towards your back heel. Open your heart. Breathe here. Are you guys getting the feeling that breath's important? Keep it going. Stay intentional. And notice if it gets jagged. If it gets jagged, back out a little bit and find that space where you can keep that balance. Warrior two on an inhale. Exhale, low push-up. Good work. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One breath in. Empty out. Move to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Look over that horizon. Fold down, chair pose. Now you can keep the breath moving even here in the stillness and twist to your right. There's so many varieties here of this pose. Bob, can you bring your feet a little closer together? See how your left knee's kind of coming, like folding inward? So find that space where your knees still stay straight ahead. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, beautiful. Very, very coachable. Open your arms, take a half bind, full bind, wherever you want to go here. You have 3 more breaths, whatever you're gonna do. 3 more of my breaths, actually, because that's how I count them. 1 more breath in. Stay for the exhale. Chair pose, hold on to it just for 1 more moment. Forward fold. Woo. Bend your knees a lot. Press down through your feet. Pull your belly to your spine, grab your big toes. Restore here, right? We did all that work. Stay strong in this pose. Press your feet down. You can take your inner ankles and roll them to the back of the room. What shifts for you when you do that? Release it. Try again. Just notice. Just pay attention. Chair pose. Twist to your left. So sometimes I try and think of, like, those big giant marshmallows, have them between my knees, and I'm trying not to smush it, but I'm holding on to it just enough so it doesn't fall out. Take your half bind, full bind. Quiet on the breath, you guys. Bring it back. Bring it back. One more breath in. Stay for that exhale. Wring it out. Chair pose. Forward fold. And I have an honest question. Did I hold that one as long as I held the other one? I felt a little short on that one, but it might have been close. Gorilla pose. I used to work in a gym for many, many, many years. And I could we always did, on the one circuit that we had, we always did 15 reps. And I say, oh, you're probably about at 14 or 15. And they'd be like, how do you know that? I was like, just a timing thing. So I don't know if that always works in yoga, but let your head go. Give your wrists some love. And then while you're in this position, what could you drop? What could you let go of? Like, imagine you have a backpack on your back and it's full of rocks, and these rocks weigh you down. And those rocks represent worry or fear or doubt. Any of the I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, smart enough, strong enough, rich enough, any of those. What rock could you let go right here and get a sense of lightness, a little more freedom? Crow pose. Any version of crow you want to do, on your butt, on your hands. Some people take goddess squat. Do you know that one? Do you know the butt one? So instead of being on your hands, it's almost like boat pose. So it's a whee. So push your elbows into your thighs, and then your thighs into your elbows, and you'll get that core work. So that's what crow is, really. It's an arm balance with core work. Yeah. I saw you turn them. Sometimes I grab the edges of my mat, like in down dog, instead of turning my hands. I'll just grab my mat so I feel like I'm more secure. Yeah. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Shoot it back, chaturanga. You guys were game on that one. Woo-hoo! Downward facing dog. You were hanging in. What awesome. Take a full deep breath in together. Empty out. Move to the front of our mat. Your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up to stand. So we've done reach up. We've done some vitality. We feel alive. Let's ground. Let's find some equilibrium, equanimity. Right side eagle. Equanimity. I guess is how we say it here. Equanimity. And then relax those toes. Oh, yeah, Deb, you're gripping with every part of your body there. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. And if I say something and you try and it doesn't work, don't worry about it. Just know that the possibility's there, and someday it might work. Switch sides. This is your practice. You don't even have to listen to me, actually. I love that you do. And I love that when I see something clicks for you, at least on a physical level. It's pretty amazing. And I've seen some of that already today. But ultimately, it's your practice. And you do what's right for your body. Switch sides, right side eagle. Lift your elbows. Bend your left knee a little more, and then bring your right knee up towards your chest. Keep your arms. Keep your arms. So we're going to go to airplane, but we're going to do eagle arms. So airplane pose, keeping your eagle arms. Press your right heel back. Move your hands forward in the eagle arms. And then bend your left knee so much, push through your heel that your back foot touches the ground and you come into crescent lunge. Lift your arms up, open up the front of your body. Get low, nice and low. Regular airplane. Now you release your arms. Lift your chest up like up dog and airplane pose. All the weight in your left foot. Press your right heel to the back of the room. Come back to center. Bring your knee to your chest. Reach your arms up. And we don't normally do this one, but let's do five-pointed star. I don't know where it came from, but it did today. So you just take your right leg out to the right and your right arm to the ceiling, your left arm to the side, like a star. Lean a little. Take a full deep breath in, knee to your chest, reach up, foot on the ground. Nice. Maybe move to the front of your mat on that, Jordan. Then you'll have the whole mat. So move to the front of your mat. Left side eagle. Left arm under. Left leg on top. Find your steady gaze and your steady breath, or create it. Bring your knee to your chest. Bend your right knee a lot. Float back. Airplane with your arm still in eagle. Press your left heel to the back of the room. Dial your foot down. Bend your right knee a lot like you're going to do a lunge. Land down. Crescent lunge. Lift up. Breathe. Elbows up as high as you can get them. Breathe into the space where you feel the sensation. Hopefully you feel something. And then airplane pose. Regular. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest, take off, and then knee to your chest, reach up. Five-pointed star, left leg goes out to the side, flex your foot, arms spread out. Breathe here. Knee to your chest, both arms to the ceiling. Stand tall. Nice. Woo-hoo. Right side standing bow pose. Grab the inside of your right foot. Left arm by your ear. Press back. That's it. And just dial your right hip towards the front of the room. Keep breathing. So this is a big pose. This is the peak pose in this series. So give it the breath it deserves. It's a lot of work. Take a full inhale and exhale to come out of it. And try the other side. And you know what I say about trying, right? Or they say, I'm not going to say I say, they say, trying is lying, so just do it. You're either doing it or you're not doing it. I catch myself that all the time. Jordan, push your shin to the back of the room more so it gets some space away from your butt. Yeah, that's where the power comes from. Beautiful. Take a full breath to come out. Nice recovery. Step to the front of your mat, right side tree. Right side tree. And then press your left leg into your foot as you press your foot into your leg. It's like that old-fashioned isometric contraction. Feel free to move into any version of this pose for your freedom, your expression. Switch sides. So equanimity, how to stay calm in the middle of the storm. Create your foundation, your feet and your core, and your breath. And then full expression. Whether your arms go up or out to the side or behind you. And step to the front of your mat. Woohoo! With an inhale, reach up, forward fold. Halfway lift, low push up. Up dog, down dog, right side, warrior two. Right side, warrior two. Set your gaze, and then straighten your front leg, hinge at your hips, pull your navel in. So the tendency for me on this one is my ribs just to pop out, hug them in. And then arm to your block, so straighter leg, Jordan. Yeah, there you go. And then hand behind your leg. And if you have a block, and you can put your hand on a block or a water bottle, that just gives you that better sense of grounding. Ground down. Press your feet down, and then imagine you can slide your heels together and feel that lift all the way up your inner thighs, into your pelvic floor, into your core. Press down to your feet even more than you are now. Rise up, side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Hands on your hips. Bring it down. And then bring your hands to the ground. Line your fingers up with your toes. Let your head drop. And on this side, do anything with your upper body. Keep your legs the same. And we'll do legs on the other side. So maybe you walk your hands back. Maybe you do a halfway lift and add a twist. Keeping your abs pulled in wherever you are. Press down through your feet and use your breath to anchor you here to this moment, this pose. And be a yes for whatever comes up. Sensation, feelings, chatter in your head. And then once that chatter gets there and you notice it, acknowledge that you noticed it and focus on creating Ujjayi breath. Get complete. Bring your hands to the center. And all you're going to do is turn your feet to the front of your mat, step your back foot in halfway for pyramid pose. So we're skipping namaste and just going right into pyramid. And if you're so inclined and wanted to do a half split or full split here, you could do that. And then press down through your right foot, come into standing split. So your left leg's going to go up into the air. And if you want to make a balance out of this, grab your right ankle with one hand or both hands. So lift your left leg up. We're going to add on to this. Both hands on the ground again. Lift your left leg up. Take your left knee behind your right knee. Push your left foot out to the side and come sit on your butt. You'll be in a twist. Now, I'm not warm up enough to be here. See how my butt cheeks up? So I'll just bring this foot out like this. Some of you can stay in twist. Debbie's got it. So see if you can get your foot on. Lift up tall before you do anything and just pull your knee in towards your chest, opposite shoulder. If you're tight like me, you'll feel it in your glute. And then add the twist. Reach your right arm up. Take it across. Keep both sit bones on the ground as you look over your right shoulder. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, rotate, even if it's just a millimeter more, or squeeze your belly button to your spine. Right? Make some kind of connection. Come on over. Just take a little bow to the opposite side. Nice little stretch. And you're going to tuck this foot back under if it's out. And you're just going to come back into your standing split. and forward fold. Ah. Inhale, half lift. Fold down, rise up to stand. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up, fingertips engage, forward fold. Squeeze your abs as you come down. Halfway lift, low push up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left side warrior two. Left side warrior two. Set your gaze forward at one point. Straighten your front leg. Reach out as far as you can, up and over that counter, getting that left side body long. Hand to your thigh or shin or to a block. And then for me, again, my ribs pop out. So I think about pulling my hip bones towards my ribs and my ribs towards my hip bones. Right? Getting that core engaged and strong and stable. Once you have that, push down through your feet. Hug your feet towards each other. Yeah, get that lift. Rise up. Side facing wide-legged forward fold. Toes out this time, hands behind your back. And fold. Stretch your shoulders, breathe into any space. So make sure your knees are soft here, that there's no locked knees. And then just breathe. Drop your hands to the floor. Turn your toes out. Bend your right knee. Make sure your knee goes in the same direction as your toes. Stretching the inner thigh of the left foot. Inhale, transition to the other side. Exhale, sink down. You can go back and forth nice and slow. One breath, one movement. You can hold on either side. Hold the tight side longer than the other side. Just play with it. But what I want you to consider is that you pay attention to what's happening in your body. How does it feel? What does it need? Right? It's nothing random here. It's real intentionality. How many things do you do in your day that's just automatic, that we don't even think about? We're not conscious. So bring awareness to what's happening here and what feels right, what your body needs. And then get complete, whatever that means to you. You have a breath or two here before that happens. And then pyramid pose. Just turning your feet, getting your feet closer together. Drop your nose towards your knee. And then what shifts can you make here? Roll your left outer hip towards the back of the room, your right hip forward. Soften both knees. Breathe here. I almost forgot. Standing split. So left foot's forward. Maybe you add the balance element of this pose. Both hands to the ground. Lift your right leg up high. Tuck your knee behind, your right knee behind your left. Come to the ground. I just love that little. I remember the first time I ever did that, I was like, oh, how did they do that? So it would be your right leg on the bottom, left knee up. My butt cheek's not touching, so I'm going to straighten my leg out and just hug in. Pull your knee to your opposite shoulder. So you're in a twist. You're in a basic seated twist. And then reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Cross it over. Push into your thigh. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, rotate. Can you feel the stretch around your shoulder blade, like pulling your shoulder blade around to the front of your body? Breathing into whatever sensation you feel. Counter pose to the other side, just a little bow. And then bend your knee. Come back into standing split as easy as possible. Take a deep breath in, lift your leg up to the ceiling. Both feet on the ground. Goddess squat. Gotta feel good after that. Right hand down, left hand up. Push into your thigh, knees go out, add a little rotation. Switch sides. Take a full deep breath in here. Full deep breath out. Come to the center, hands to your heart. Sit on your butt. Roll onto your back. We're going to set up for bridge pose. Heels right underneath your knees, feet hip width apart. Like your heels are lined up with your sit bones. So those bones that you feel when you're sitting, so they're not as wide as the outside of your hips. They're just a little bit closer. Press up, bridge pose. Now, bridge pose. It's about your chest going to the ceiling more than your hips. I mean, your hips are obviously off the floor and pointed upwards. But now breathe into your chest. As you inhale, fill up. As you exhale, press down through your feet and the backs of your arms. And then think about this bridge. Bridge goes over, usually goes over something that's, water or a valley or something. Think about your knees as going forward so that bridge is spanning across. Lengthening your side body, lengthening your neck. Come on down. Windshield wipe your legs side to side. Take a full deep breath in, clear it out, and rise up again. 5 breaths this time. You guys count your breaths. Bridge pose. Remember to push down through your arms. That's going to give you that little extra effort for your chest to be more open. Strengthen the back of your body a little more. On your 5th exhale, come down. Windshield wipe your legs side to side. We have 3 more. We're going to do 3 more. So bridge to wheel, wheel pose. Wherever you want to go, we're going for 5 breaths. And we go now. Take a deep breath in. Press up. That's it. Press down through your hands and then your feet. And then, Jordan, start to take your chest towards the wall that you're looking at. Yeah, nice. Everybody down. Windshield wiper their legs, your legs side to side. Are you ready? 2 more. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Rise up, go. Strength and power. Here, breath, opening all the feels. Go for it. Big breath in. Let me hear that your breath, your ujjayi. Darth Vader breath. Make it happen. Make it happen. Everybody down. Windshield wipe your legs side to side. We have 1 more. 1 more for today. You can do it, Debbie. Rise up, go. I saw that big sigh. You got it. You got it. Everybody's up. You're awesome. Has anyone told you how awesome you are today yet? You are awesome. Let's say it together, but say, I am awesome. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I am awesome. Come on down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Oh, the practice, right? The vibration, the sense of feeling alive. Like, what are you experiencing right here? Start to sense like that inner space, your inner being here. We're made up of just energy. And you're moving it around right now. Take a big cleansing breath. Empty out. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. Dead bug pose. Yep, feet as wide as you can go. And then once you take your feet out as wide as comfortable, draw your knees down and your tailbone towards the floor. So see if you can get your back, as much of your spine on the floor as possible. How about some happy baby, rocking side to side, giving your low back a massage? Come to stillness. And hug your knees in toward your chest. I'm going to come out here and do some core with you. Take your legs straight up into the air. Hands down by your side. First thing I want you to do is put your hands on your ribs, your low ribs. And then I want you to push them down into the floor. What happens when you push them down? You can feel and then touch your belly. You can feel your abs engage. So we just start there. We could do a whole abs class and just hold this if you have that full contraction. Take a deep breath in, what we won't. Lower your legs 30 degrees and hold it. Now, once you're here, draw your thigh bones back into your hips, like draw down, right? And you'll feel that engagement again. Take a deep breath in together. Lower 30 degrees. Inhale. Exhale, lower 30 degrees. Keep drawing your thighs up. Lift your head and shoulders up just to protect your back. Slowly come up so it's coming from your core. Draw your thigh bones down, thigh bones down, thigh bones down. Pause. Take a deep breath in. Lower 30 degrees as you exhale. Hold it. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, lower. Lift your head and shoulders up. Slowly bring your legs up. This time we're going to just go the first part. Take a deep breath in. Lower 30 degrees and hold it. At any time, you can lift your head and shoulders up. At any time, you can bring your head and shoulders down. You're going to lower your right leg towards the floor. Bring it back up to meet the left. Same leg. Lower and up. If you want a little more work, lift your head. It's the same leg over and over. 3, 2, 1. Legs straight up into the air. Ooh, I can tell I did a core yesterday. Ooh, legs straight up. Take a deep breath in. Lower your legs 30 degrees and hold it there. So find that space that you can hold it comfortably. You might have to bend your knees a little bit. You can bring your legs up a little higher. Decide what you can. You can even bring your right foot to the ground. There's options. Just know the options are there. Use them if you have to. Take a deep breath in. Lower all the way down. Come back up. Same leg. Lower. Lift your head and shoulders up. I like to lift my head and shoulders up, not just for the more work, but to keep my back flat. Flex your feet. Get active. We have 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Oh my gosh, I love these. 1. Hug in. Hug in. Oh. How'd that feel, Jenna girl? Legs straight up into the air. So I did this one on my little app yesterday. They kick their legs out, pull them in, and lift their hips. But they did it too fast. We're going to do it slow. Out, lift your hips up. Out, in, lift. Out, in, lift. You can feel that, yes? But do it slow enough so that it's not your legs whipping you up. Suzanne, how you doing behind me, girlfriend? Let's do 3 more. There's 1. In, up. 2. I feel it on one side more than the other. Does anybody else? 3. And hug your knees in. Fantastic. Roll forward and back. Come up into boat pose. What's wrong with who, Charlie? Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Can you tell I was a fitness instructor, a gym owner / personal trainer / whatever for my whole adult life. Go down, so it's, and then back up. Oh, squeeze it. You can put your hands down here if you need to. Whoa. 2 more. I can feel yesterday for sure. 1 more. Boat pose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees to your chest. Roll forward and back. Forward and back. pigeon, but I want you to stay upright for a moment. I want you to get the stretch in your core here. I want you to really feel it. So leg back, push down through the bent leg and the back foot, and lift up. Hip flexor stretch if you're tight, core stretch if you felt that. And then slowly start to walk out. Half pigeon. Half pigeon. Opening. Right? You're warmed up. You've done the work. Now you're at the point that your body can release and let go. And there might be some letting go, not just on a physical level, but on an emotional level, a mental level. Use your breath here to breathe into the sensation. And as you exhale, let something soften. Suzanne, push your butt down when you do that, so you'll get a little bit. You feel that? A little more? Yeah. So the practice is to notice what's happening, and then what? Not react. To breathe through it, to move through it, and to choose your response. And that's the biggest takeaway I've had from yoga into my real life. Do I still get triggered? Sure, of course. But the awareness is there that if I practice, I might get a little better at that pause and choosing my response. So whatever comes up for you, know that it's real, it's yours, and you don't have to react to it. Ujjayi breath. Slow and steady. You can absolutely stay here, or you can reach back and grab your back foot. Gently release your foot. Downward facing dog, or just switch sides if you want to do that. Hey, did you get that stretch? I forgot to mention that at the beginning, that upright stretched. Stretch out your hip flexor, your core. So whatever comes up is real. And nothing might come up. You might just notice that your mind's wandered away and you're thinking about what happened yesterday or 10 years ago. Or you think about what you have to do later. And whenever you notice that, just pause. Bring your attention back to your body. Bring your attention to your breath. Create it. To be present. To be right here, right now. Slow, steady breath. Want to grab your ankle for a quad stretch? Go there now. Gently release. Come up to a seated position. What time is it? Let's do straddle stretch. Legs out as far as you can. Lift your butt up and then push. I shouldn't. I said legs out wide. Lift your butt up. Push it out as far as you can comfortably. Flex your feet. I like to keep my hands behind as I start to lean forward, keeping a nice long side body. Flat back. Core is engaged. Means your belly button's towards your spine. And then once you feel good there and you can go out a little further, you can just add that. Or you can bring your hands forward and just slowly inch your way out. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, soften, deepen. It's like make that some kind of connection, small movements. It doesn't have to be a static pose here. It can be just minor. It can be big. Your knees can be soft, right? Mm-hmm. Walk yourself up. Single leg extension. Right leg stays out. It's just when I move, I think. Mm-hmm. It's only happened a couple times. Left leg comes in. Butt cheek out of the way. Get the muscle out of the way. You feel that sit bone. And then reach out. So you could do a straight on forward fold. I like to add the cross stretch to get the side body. You can reach your right arm back behind you if you want to, or you can grab your foot with both hands. So many options. And that's part of the practice too, is just knowing like what feels right for you today. It doesn't have to be what you've done every single time. What happens if I do this? For an example, what happens if I push my right butt cheek down and back? What happens if I soften my knee? Rise up, shooting star, rock star pose. You just lift up, reach back. Straighten your right leg, point your toes, and switch sides. Lift the muscle out of the way. Reach your ankle, the outside of your foot. So your both feet stay active. They're both flexed. And you just move with your breath. So we start to let all the release happen. Lengthening, nothing forced. Using your breath to create more space. Rise up, plant your hand behind you, reach up and back. Nice stretch. Both legs straight out in front of you. Butt cheeks out of the way. Bend your knees. I like to start again with my hands back, or sometimes by my ears. Like, have you ever noticed going forward, your arms start to drop down? Your back will stay a little flatter if you can keep them back behind your ears. But I like this better because I can push into my hands, push my chest forward, and then bend your knees. And I want you to just fold all the way inward. Drop your head. Rise up, reverse plank or reverse table. Lift your hips up. Take a deep breath in. Go upside down in some way. Waterfall pose, shoulder stand, headstand, anything that gets you upside down. Plow pose to shoulder stand. I love that. Bye, Suzanne. keep walking your elbows in towards each other if you're in shoulder stand, getting your body as vertical as possible. Plow pose or deaf yogi's pose. Work your way onto your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Come on onto your back, Jordan. Yeah. And then supine twist to the right. Look over your shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Switch sides. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees wide. Just gives your back an opportunity to neutralize after twisting. Take a full deep breath in here. Open your mouth, let it out. Shavasana. Shavasana. Let your legs get long, arms down by your side. And now for the next few moments, there's no more work to do. Get a sense of being completely relaxed and awake at the same time. Take a full deep breath in. Let it out. And for the next few moments, just breathe and just be. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Keep your eyes closed. Stretch, hug in, do whatever feels right. Remember that idea of like checking in, what feels right for you today. And work your way onto your right side. Come up to a seated position with your eyes closed. And with an inhale, reach your arms up over your head and bring your hands to your heart. Celebrate our time together with one Om. Take a big deep breath in. Deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it out. Namaste. Namaste. All right. Put that one down in the books. Thanks. Any of you have any feedback or comments or suggestions,